Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. So today, let's take a look at the 2025 Ford F-150. This is a Deadwood Edition by Sherrod. It's finished off in rapid red, and the entire truck MSRP is just over $65,000. So that includes the entire package from Sherrod with everything that you see. So let's start up front, where this is powered by the 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6. It's paired to the 10-speed automatic transmission and pumps out 400 horsepower, 500 pound-feet of torque. This is rear-wheel drive with the four-wheel drive system. It can do 0 to 60 around 6 seconds, and it has a 36-gallon fuel tank. You can expect to see 16 miles per gallon in the city and 24 out on the highway. Now, realistically, with the lift and tires, that is going to be much less, of course. Now, with the Sherrod package up front, there's not too many differences. Everything is what you'd see from Ford. With the badge, the forward-facing camera, all of the cutouts in the grille, LEDs for the lighting, all the gloss black too. And then you have cutouts, tow hooks, fog lights, and the parking sensors as well. And then a very small air dam in the lower section, and some really nice bulges and lines that come down the hood. So nothing too different up front, of course. As we work our way to the side, however, now you can start to see. This truck has a 6-inch lift kit. It has a set of 35-inch tires. They're 12.5 inches wide, set of 20-inch wheels, and the Sherrod brake caliper covers there. You'll also notice some more badges on the side. There's a camera and a turn signal, side steps to make it easier to enter and exit, of course. And then you'll notice the decal on the bed side there, along with the dual exhaust, and then more badging in the rear. Now, this has a backup camera, all the parking sensors. It can tow roughly 13,000 pounds with a payload capacity of 2,400. This also has remote start, so let's take a listen. Has a nice deep rumble to it for that EcoBoost engine. You can also use the button on the key fob to gain access to the cargo space, or just use the release up top with the soft opening tailgate there. Now, this truck does not have a spray and bed liner, but you have tie-down hooks, you have auxiliaries, cargo lights, a little bit of storage, and then with the tailgate itself, we have Ford's integrated tailgate step, along with a ruler and areas to put clamps, so you can use this as a workbench. Now, especially with a lifted truck, this is going to be very beneficial if you are using this truck every day and you need to gain access to the bed. So very nice to see that. And it's a lightweight system, so that tailgate's not much heavier to easily close. Now, as we work our way to the interior, we have some more of the customized features, like all of the wood trim accents there, lots of storage in the lower section, and then take a look at these custom seats, which are really nice. Now, you can flip up both sides, and you have a lot of storage. You can flip this tray up to where you have a separated bin, another one back there, so you have a lot of interior cargo space if you need it. Now, with the seats down at 5'10", I have a lot of space. You get storage pockets, areas to place your drinks, you have vents and auxiliaries as well, and I have several inches of headroom too. So you could have 3 full-size adults back here. With a full-size truck, that's what you would expect. Now, up front, you have your window controls, mirror adjustments, lock and unlock, and then the same design for these seats. Now, as we start this up, we have controls on the left side for volume, Bluetooth, all of your cruise control settings. On the right, you have volume along with another phone control, and then you can go through a lot of info within the middle screen. So just depending on what you need to see for the day, you can pull all of this up. You can also get into your menu now and go through a lot more information. So just depending, again, on what you need to see, you even have My View, so you can customize what you would like to have on your home screen there. Now, you have the e-brake, headlight and fog light adjustments. There's a cargo light in the rear. You also have lights on the side view mirrors and dimmer switches, along with the engine start-stop feature. You get storage up top, and then with the infotainment system, all of the shortcuts are in the lower section. So it makes it very easy to get through all of this. You have favorites, different apps like Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, various settings and features that you can get into. And you also have this split view, so you can always look at info on both sides of the system. Now, you also have a Pro trailer system. You have the trailer braking system, all your four-wheel drive adjustments, and then some driving modes too. So you can twist that dial to what corresponds to the pavement or terrain that you are on. This also has a locking rear diff, and then you have wireless charging with some auxiliaries. You have plenty of storage for drinks, and then if you put this into reverse, you have the backup camera with several angles. So you can easily go through all of these. There's even a trailer view, so that way you can have a lot more visibility. Now you have drive with the manual settings, so you can use plus and minus, and then in park, you can actually flatten this. What that allows you to do is to rotate the center armrest, gives you a nice flat surface if you are taking a break and you need to put some items there. You also have a lot of interior storage, and then you have 2 glove boxes, one's locking. You have more auxiliaries on that passenger side, your dome lights, rear glass, and a sunglass holder too. And then here's a look at visibility. It's pretty easy to see over both shoulders. With that glass basically right behind you, you really don't have any blind spots. And I have the truck in sport mode. We will start off in 2nd gear, use plus and minus down below. Here we go. And just a very minor acceleration. This packs plenty of power. Now, realistically, plus and minus is going to be a lot more beneficial with towing. Maybe if you happen to take this off the pavement, you can use that to hold the gear if needed. Well, this is what it's like to be behind the wheel for the F-150. Everything is super nice. Really, the main difference with this package, all the trim accents are different. Everything else is basically what you would see in a normal F-150. So it's a great truck, something that you can daily drive. It's very practical for cargo space, towing if you need to, and just having a larger truck, especially if you have a lot of passengers or you have a lot of cargo in general. This is going to give you a lot more versatility on the inside and still give you a very practical truck. And you just get a lot for this full-size option. And then obviously with the lift kit and a few other goodies, you can really customize it to your liking and get a lot of features, different trim options, just depending on what you want for a daily driver. So it's definitely something that you can rack up the miles. You can be comfortable up front too. If you are using this as a work truck, a lot of people use these. I see them at job sites as a work truck. So you can hop in here if you're taking a lunch break or whatever and just be a little bit more comfortable. So it's nice to see some of the amenities that Ford has put into their trucks when you're spending a lot of time in the driver's seat here. So really cool option. You are sitting very high up, of course, with the 6-inch lift. So you have a good outlook over traffic and you can easily see all around too. So that's going to wrap it up for the 25 F-150. Once again, huge shout out to Mooresville Ford for providing this lifted truck for me today. Take a look at their website, give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and consider smashing that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with our daily uploads, and I will see you all in the next video.